hold on. No, you're absolutely wrong. All right, let me draw the second celeb for you right here. He's the one who started the beef. He wasn't happy about this magazine cover, and the other guy being called the Prince of Pop. I mean, come on, this is photographic evidence. Cardi B, really, DJ Tronel? You're totally off. Cardi B and who? You're wrong anyway. Come on, look at this right here. Look at this face. That curly hair. This straight hair right here. Kanye and Kim says Apocalypse 23. You are ice cold. All right, we have a correct answer here by Angum10. This is Shawn Mendes and Justin Bieber. How could you get that wrong? Does anyone out there follow pop culture aside from Angum10? All right, well done to you. You obviously know your pop culture stories. Luckily, they didn't get into true beef because it wouldn't have been pretty. Actually, it would have because they're both pretty guys. All right, we've got just seconds left on the clock before Q1. So flex those digits right now. Stretch them out, get them nimble, and let's count it down. We've got 13, 12, 11, 10. Okay, players, it is time to get to the quizzing. Here we go with Q1. Baseball fields most closely resemble what shape? Trapezoid, diamond, octagon. What do you think? And this is coming from someone who's never played a game of baseball or watched one in her life, and this one's pretty easy. If you went for trapezoids, you fell into the trap, my best friend. It's a diamond. Diamonds are always a girl's best friend. Here you came out shining, 143,000 of you did. Baseball fields are often called diamonds because of the shape of the infield. We could call them squares instead, but we don't, so diamonds it is. Ready for Q2? Here we go. Billie Eilish's hit song, My Strange Addiction, samples characters like Michael Scott from what show? Friends, The Office, Seinfeld. And it's a bit of a strange song as well. She does have a strange addiction, but it's not to Seinfeld. Billy, Bears, and Battlestar Galactica is The Office. You knew that, didn't you? 131,000 if you certainly did. The tough part about sampling is clearing the samples. Lucky for Billy, the entire Office obliged, and her song has been a strange addiction for all of us ever since, hasn't it? Q3. What style of house is this? This house right here. Maybe you live in that particular house. It's your lucky day if you do. Is that colonial? Is that modern? Or is that Victorian? If you're a real estate agent, you're ahead of the rest of us. You're on Q3. 3 distinct types of homes, but which one can we call home right now? Built when Vicky was queen. Is Victorian, of course. Who recognized Victorian? 131,000 of you again. Well done to you. Here's a hot house tip for you. If it looks very spooky, kind of gothic, and has turrets for days, we call that Victorian. And it might be haunted as well, perhaps. Q4. Who is the artist behind this masterpiece? Take a look. Take a gander at that. Recognize it? Is that by Paul Klee, Vasily Kandinsky, or Mark Chagall? Kandinsky, that should be pronounced. Bit of a tricky name right there. Is the master behind this piece. It's been a popular piece to hang in kids' bedrooms, if you want to give them nightmares, that is. You're going to be filled with glee if you picked Paul Klee, because that is the correct answer. And oh my goodness, that was a savage, wasn't it? Here on Q4, that was utterly savage, I would say. 95,000 of you gone, 46,000 of you are still in the game. Now, way before there was Twitter and Larry the Bird, there was Twittering machine and a bunch of stick figure birds on a wire. Why? Well, why not? Q5. What historical figure solved the infamous Gordian knot? Alexander the Great, Napoleon Bonaparte, Julius Caesar. Can you solve this one about solving a knot? Remember Danny and his Rubik's Cube? Of course you do. Well, a Gordian knot is even tougher than that, unless you're Alexander the Great. Great stuff by 88,000 of you. Now, it's a knot or a problem. It's so complicated, it requires a bold action. So Alex the Great sliced through it with his mighty sword. Problem solved. Simple as that. Q6. ZamanWHU pets are meant to evoke which of these animals? Hedgehogs, mice, or hamsters? You won't find ZamanWHU pets in the zoo. Well, actually you might. If you tapped on hedgehogs, you just got pricked. Yeah, you did. Known as go-go pets across the pond. They're supposed to be hamsters. And there you are, spinning on that little wheel right there, 96,000 if you are. Over to the next round. Now, who needs ZamanWHU pets when you live in New York City? We don't. We have enough vermin running around without opting for the plush, robotic variety, as you saw right there. They're kind of cute, sort of, I guess. Not really. Q7. After breaking an iPad, who demanded help in a series of tweets writing Steve Jobs gave it to me? Was it Oprah Winfrey, Martha Stewart, or Larry King? Who got gifted? 3 household names, but which one name dropped in the hopes of getting VIP treatment? Turning up the heat. It's Martha Stewart. You're cooking something delicious up there, 61,000 if you are. Martha demanded customer satisfaction for a broken iPad. But Martha, you're the one who dropped it out of your car in the first place and broke it. Gotta pay for a new one, all right? Q8, which is not a permissible itemized deduction on a US federal individual income tax return, art purchases, gambling losses, or moving expenses. Ooh, that was a tongue twister. Don't want to get audited. If you weren't for gambling loss, you took a gamble and you lost. You can't write off those pretty pictures as art purchases. Yeah, 33,000 of you with your eyes on the prize today. That was a brutal question right there. Moving expenses can sometimes move your tax return in the right direction. And yes, unbelievably, you can usually write off gambling losses. Game of blackjack, anyone? Maybe later? All right. Q9. Which band's lead singer appears in the show within a show on Extras? Maroon 5, Coldplay, Black Sabbath. Hilarious show, by the way. It's so funny. Maroon 5 should have put something extra into their Super Bowl performance because that kind of sucked. But none of them performed on Extras. It's Coldplay. Viva la vida for 20,000 of you right there. Coldplay's Chris Martin appeared on Ricky Gervais's Extras and the fictional show within it. He was absolutely hilarious. Yeah, true natural. All right. Moving on to Q10. In which of these films does Wallace Shawn not voice a school principal? A Goofy movie, Chicken Little, The Incredibles. Oh, we love Wallace Shawn. You know his face if you don't know his name. He scored roles in all 3, but skipped school on this one. From strict principal to overbearing boss. The Incredibles is the incredible answer that you hopefully tapped on. 13,000 of you did. Now, a great actor, playwright, and VO star. Wallace is best known as the voice of Rex in Toy Story, or if you ask me, Cyrus Rose in Gossip Girl. My favorite show. Penultimate round coming up. Here we go. What is Abercrombie and Fitch's signature scent called? Wonder, Fierce, Promise. You gotta sniff this one out. There is no mistaking this scent that permeates malls across America, or it used to. Not Sasha, but it's still fierce. Feeling pretty ferocious, aren't you? You should be, 12,586 of you. Abercrombie doesn't believe in too much cologne. Yeah, the fierce fragrance was sprayed all over their stores and their clothes as well. Pull up your scented pants already, because we are marching into the final round with 12,586 players left in the game. Another 700 using extra lives to get back in. We've got $2,500 in the bag. Good luck, players. It's Q12. Janet Jackson's nasty music video features choreography by the singer of what hit song? Like a Virgin, Cold Hearted, The Fool in Love. Nasty, nasty girl. She was a choreographer. For Janet, before launching her own music career, my fave. But let's strike Madonna off that list. Her first album, Forever Your Girl, was one of the most successful debuts of that era. Straight up now, tell me, it's Paula Abdul's Cold Hearted for the win. We've got 1,832 winners. You smashed it. Wow, that was a cold-hearted question, wasn't it? That was a savage. Congrats to our 1,832 winners, though. You made it through. You're still standing. Well done. You know your Paula Abdul songs, don't you? We've got D. Noon, who's taking home $1.36. We've got Miss Labage, cool name, who's taking home $1.37. You all are, in fact. We've got Hell's Bells. Right there with your little tongue sticking out or something. Not sure what's going on in that picture. Like the Snapchat emoji right there, Heather. Pretty cool, looking cute. And D. Durden, 42 nice bunny ears. Well done, HQTs. It was totally awesome, as always. You came, you played, you slayed as well. I'm Sharon Carpenter. Here's where you can find me on the socials. Stop by and say hello. Don't be shy. We've got more trivia for you tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, followed by words, of course, at 9:30 p.m. And I will see you right back here tomorrow so we can go goo-goo the Lady Gaga. That's going to be fun. Until then, have an epic rest of the day. I will see you soon. Bye.